What's up, gentlemen? So today we're talking about one of my all-time favorite style staples, and that is the polo shirt. And the reason is because the polo shirt is a classic menswear item that every single one of you needs, not should have, needs in his wardrobe if he wants to be smooth, stylish, and sexy this summer. But as you know, all polos were definitely not created equal. And there is a razor thin line between looking like a sex machine and your weird Uncle Barry. Hey. Today, I'm not helping you look good, I'm helping you look awesome rocking a polo shirt. Gentlemen, I'm going to break this video up into two parts. The first part, I'm going to go over some polo perfection picking tips to help you always pick the best polo for you and your body. In the second part, I'm going to show you how I love to rock my polos to always look better than all of my friends. If you're ready, gentlemen, why don't you drop me one of these to be like, yo, why are you always messing with Barry? Seriously, Alpha, why you always gotta mess with Barry, baby? Gentlemen, drop Barry. One of those. And real quick, just to let you know, guys, if you dig any of the polos that I'm going to be showing as examples, I'll link to them down below. They are from Ministry of Supply. You guys know that I have been rocking Ministry of Supply Apollo polos for years now. And the reason is pretty simple. There is no better polo on the market than the Ministry Apollo polo. They come in black, they come in white, they come in navy, they come in a ton of incredibly badass new colors, guys. There is no polo on the market better than this. The Ministry of Supply polo shirts, game over, like they win. They are the best I've ever worn. They are a little bit more expensive because the quality is actually there. This specific polo I have had literally for 3 years and it still looks as good as the day I got it. It's not stretched out, it's not faded, the collar still pops, it's perfect. Gentlemen, if you want to check them out, any of the incredible colors, hit the link and check it out, but you got to do it soon because they always sell out of the super sexy colors, but because we're right before summer, they've got like most of their stock in, guys. It's not going to last long. If you dig the polos, grab it, grab one, grab two, grab three, because I'm telling you, they are perfection. All right, gentlemen, so now let's go over a few polo picking rules to always look amazing in your sexy ass polo, or I should say look amazing, because most dudes that actually rock polos do not look amazing. They actually look kind of dorky. 9 out of 10 dudes that I see rocking a polo are rocking them wrong and end up looking like total dorks when they could simply select a better polo and they could look amazing. All right, so now let's go over a few perfect polo picking tips. The first and number one thing you got to worry about when it comes to rocking a polo right is fit. It always boils down to fit, and a polo is no exception. All right, so a few things you need to pay attention to. The chest, it shouldn't be big and baggy, nice and snug, but the body shouldn't be like super skin tight, making you look like a sausage. In terms of the length, once again, if you're going to be rocking it untucked, you do not want that polo to be coming down past your crotch. One of the reasons why I love the Ministry polos so much is because they've got this little side like slit that's going to allow it to kind of open up and look amazing when being rocked untucked. With polo shirts, gentlemen, it is all about the sleeve length. All right, you do not, hear me, do not want that polo shirt coming down and covering your entire arm. And the reason is pretty simple. If you want to maximize the look and the size, the visual size of your arm, you want to make sure that you are exposing a little bit of tricep, but you also don't want it to be like too super crazy high. All right, this fit is flawless. Next up, we got to talk about the fabric, because certain polos look a little bit nicer than other polos, all right? The most casual polo out there is something like this. It's that peaked cotton, all right? These polos tend to get stretched out super quick. They also tend to get like faded really fast. The other downside to cotton polo shirts is that they're incredibly hot, right? They're not very breathable because of this fabric and this weave, showing sweat marks in the pits oftentimes. Instead, what I recommend, guys, is look for a polo that's a little bit nicer, a little bit higher end, all right? This is a special fabric that's like 19 times more breathable than cotton, which means you're going to actually stay cooler. It's also moisture wicking, it's got 4-way stretch, and because of the fabric, it's not going to like fade or get discolored. The other really cool thing about this polo versus a lot of other polos on the market is that this is going to be wrinkle resistant. The next thing we got to talk about is the collars, because the collars on a standard traditional polo is like super lazy and floppy. It's all because of this like crazy like weak ass weave. Instead, what I recommend you look for is a polo with a shorter collar, also one that is going to stand up a bit more rigid to always make you look a bit sharper, cleaner, more put together. The Ministry polos also have a built sewn-in collar stay, which means that they are always going to stay upright and stand perfectly. Next up, let's talk about the pattern and fabric. Never wear a striped polo shirt, right? A polo that is big, that is bold, that is bright, that has stripes makes you look like a little kid. What I'd recommend instead is go with something that is sexy, clean, and solid. My favorite three colors in terms of polo: navy, white, and black. In my opinion, these three polo colors are perfection. They are the most versatile. Now, if I were only going to get one polo, I would definitely go white. If I was going to get a second, possibly a navy. And black, guys, you can never go wrong with black. It makes you look dangerous, sexy, and definitely cool. A light blue, however, is another amazing option. And this one, whenever I wear it, I get a ton of compliments, specifically from the Spicy Senoritas. Another color that I love, gray. A gray polo also works incredibly well when dressed up, also down. I'm going to show you a few different outfits where I actually will dress up and down a polo. Honestly, guys, the polo is incredibly versatile if you're wearing the right polo. The last thing we got to talk about are the buttons. Do not button the second button. That's all I'm going to throw out there. If you want to look the best you possibly can, guys, you want to make sure that you are creating that visual V, all right? By opening it up a bit, kind of like the three-button Henley, you're drawing the eye down, making your shoulders appear more broad and your face more angular and chiseled. But for those of you who aren't afraid to show a little more man cleavage, gentlemen, you could always go three buttons, and that's actually how I like to rock them. Opens up a little cleaner, a little more, but some of you might not be comfortable rocking all three buttons. Personally, I think it's a casual, cool way to look super sexy. And the last thing we got to talk about in terms of the buttons, guys, is the placket. The placket is like these little strips where the buttons actually are, right? If you are wearing a polo with a super weak placket, it's going to get all crumbly and not look super great, all right? The key to looking amazing in a polo is to have a nice rigid placket like this one with the collar standing up. Now what I'd like to do is show you how I love to rock my polos. All right, gentlemen, so this is option number one and probably my favorite summertime look, all right? A simple, clean white polo, white minimal leather sneakers, and a perfect pair of medium wash distressed jeans, all right? The fact is, guys, this is a clean summertime option to look great without looking like you're trying too hard. Boom, check it out. Next outfit, boom, went with the brown leather sneaks. Same jeans, crazy, sexy fabric belt, and then the navy polo. The navy polo looks so incredibly amazing on pretty much everybody. And the reason why I love navy so much is that it's a little less bang in your face than black, but it's still dark, mysterious, and pretty much makes you look super lean and sexy, all right? This is an incredible look. You're going on a date, summertime fresh, absolutely next look. This next outfit, just envision summertime barbecue, or maybe at the beach, going out to dinner. You're absolutely slaying it with this look, right? Simple, clean, white polo, perfect shorts, not too long, also fitted throughout the leg, not too big and baggy like your polo, and the minimal leather sneakers, polishing the outfit off, making you look amazing. Next look, Bond. James Bond, baby, what? Exactly. All right, so this is one of my favorite polo outfits, all right? Dark wash jeans, black loafers, no socks because it's summer, and a simple, clean, perfect polo. This look screams you are the freaking man. You're sexy, you're dynamite, you know that you're cool, and those spicy senoritas don't stand a chance when you walk in a room. Come on, be honest with me. This looks amazing. By amazing, I mean amazing. Gentlemen, I'm telling you, this is an incredible look to get dressed up during the summertime without getting too dressed up. But if you are somebody that does want to take it to the next level, I'm talking next level, you could always switch up the pants. All right, so what do you think? All right, this is dressy, polo action, all right? I took my suit pants from a charcoal suit, got a little pinstripe action, threw on those simple, clean loafers without socks, and the simple polo. But this time, I actually tucked the polo in. Now, if you want to throw a jacket over it, come on, seriously. It doesn't get any better, any dressier, any more sexy than this outfit in terms of polo perfection. Gentlemen, this outfit is amazing. Take that suit that you're not wearing all the time, throw it on over a polo, dress that suit down, simple loafers, no socks. You are abso-freaking-lutely killing it! Speaking of killing it, gentlemen, Ministry of Supply is absolutely crushing the polo game. If you're in the market for a super badass polo that is absolute perfection. Gentlemen, hit the link down below. Go check them out. There's also going to be a discount code. I would recommend grabbing a few if you like them because they do sell out, guys. I'm telling you, these polos are absolute perfection. They're the only ones that I wear. Everybody who gets them, like, and I meet them in the street, they're like, yo, those ministry polos are incredible. I'm like, I told you, they're freaking incredible. Gentlemen, that's it. The fact is, all polos were definitely not created equal. And there was a razor thin line between looking like a super badass sex machine and I thought you were done with me. Sorry, Barry. Old habit. Gentlemen, now hopefully you know how to rock a polo and look absolutely amazing and much better than all your friends.